already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Seen that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat out. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to...
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Off the play fake, it's May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll be 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Lester on the return. Oh, looked like he over the seam for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Yeah, that one just didn't feel right from the jump. I think he sensed that he was either going to take a sack or get baited into making a bad throw. So ultimately a good decision. Just throw the ball away.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Robert Spillane spills him there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
On the handoff, Henderson. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. the gun, here's May. Digs on the reception. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. We'll bring up fourth down. On now is Andres Porregales for the field goal try. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Patriots are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
At their own 35-yard line.
And some money, y'all. I put money down on all of us. On my people now.
Now the first carry for King Henry. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Jelani Taban there on the tackle.
Brings up second down.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
To gain 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. It's a gain of 43 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. Rolling right. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. Like, he had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Thrown out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do. I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Flush to his right. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Patriots. Touchdown number 9 for the year. The extra point is good. And the Pats are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Jackson now on second down. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
6 yards. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We are through one. 10-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with first and 10.
DC, ready? Hey!
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught by Walker. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar. And the Patriots will take over at their own 15.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
We'll go play action with May. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He'll get 10 there on the keeper, and that's going to be good for a first down.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense. Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
He'll look deep here for Diggs. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. Now May. Picked up by the all-pro Roquan Smith. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Defensively on third down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing the turnover?
Play action now. Jackson. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
He'll get it out 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Ravens are on the board. It's now 10-3.
I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They're on the 35-yard line.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That is a Dafe Owe. Getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 56 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover.
To the goal line and in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots move out in front by the score of 17-3. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That one pump was Dante Wester. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He takes off. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. And in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now they'll bootleg him. He's out wide. This is a designed run. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. The zone read, a give to Henderson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
35-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. It's the tight end Henry in motion. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing now is May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll go. Here's May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Throw again is May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's May again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Austin Hooper was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down. May to the air once more. Shot is made at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That catch puts them over 100 yards for the game, and we still have another half to go. That catch picks up the first down. May to throw again. Exiting the pocket right. He's got it at the 3. Going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Drake May. Touchdown, Patriots. The extra point is good. And the Pats move out to a 24-10 lead. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First down throw for Jackson. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Here's 2nd and 6. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chain.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
Henry hit the ball, comes free. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose, you did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They go right back to Henry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Back to throw. Jackson. Pushed out to his right. He manages to fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. Oh, no. This goes through the end zone. Did he lose it now before crossing the plane? It looks like they say he did. This is the rule that always brings up a lot of debate. This winds up a touchback, a turnover, and the opponents take over at the 20-yard line. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. We'll bring this up to the 22. Malachi starts that first-round pick up from his safety spot to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd down at the 22-yard line.
Second down and 8. From out of the gun, here's May. Has completed to Douglas. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Patriots first down. On the ground, here is Henderson. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll go underneath to Henderson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Third down and 9. Working out of the gun. It's May. One taken in by Douglas. He is knocked down Arthur. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Douglas in motion. Off the play fake, it's May. That is caught downfield by Douglas. That's catch 3 just on this drop, and it gets his team a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
On second down, it's May. That's into the hands of Diggs. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And you can tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, May. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down.
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. They're going to hold on to this one. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kicker is good. And the Pats will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Dejounte Wester now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, Jackson. First down throw there is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
On the give, here's Henry. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Baltimore first down.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Jackson now on 2nd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a 3rd, so good decision. Just throw it away.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
He'll try to run with Mitchell. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the bootleg, he'll look to hold on to it. And he's out of bounds, but not before they get up past the 45. A big play after being backed up. A pickup of 44 yards. Bell is the man in motion. They run straight ahead with Henderson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Once more, it's Henderson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
And he's in. Touchdown, New England. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Wester now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Jackson gonna keep it here on the bootleg, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's Henry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, Jackson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Throwing Jackson. That's taken in.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll run. It's Henderson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Henderson, and his defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Another bus. All my people now.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Is on for the Patriots field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
So it's a road win here for the Patriots, and it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
symbol is I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Marble pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's
Dallas Multipass.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free